Hey guys, this is Billy Campbell, and
This is Dan Cronin.
now that may get a little confusing because I'm actually Dan Cronin and that's Billy Campbell, but this is Dan and Bill eat food. We're not actually eating food, so.
You know when that hotline blinked, that can only mean one thing. What is that thing, Dan?
That's food. So Billy, we're gonna start this off. What's your favorite food?
Uh, Probably shrimp fra diavolo or chicken parmesan.
See, I'm not into shrimp. Like I don't like shrimp at all. I think it's gross.
What about any other seafood? Is it just shrimp or
I like clams. And there's some fish that I like.
like what fish?
Like salmon. Sometimes.
I've never tried salmon.
Salmon's really good.
I've heard it's like real fishy taste.
See, that's why I like it because it doesn't really taste all that fishy to me.
Really?
So there's that.
I heard
It's weird.
the opposite. Yeah, I like flounder and tog. Tog's pretty good if you ever had it. But yeah. What's your
So my favorite food is I like steak and mashed potatoes. Like, that's just
classic dinner?
classic dinner.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
All American.
Really, pretty much. You can burn it, but you really can't go super wrong with steak and mashed potatoes.
I mean, do you have at least have A1 though? Do you
I don't like A1. No.
You, like not on the
Like
steak or
at all.
I put A1 on steak and mashed potatoes.
All right. Well,
I mix it in.
That sounds like it could be pretty good, but I'm gonna
It's
have to
pretty
go
good.
ahead and say I do not like that. All right. So on to our next topic then. What's your top 5 fast food places? Starting from
Oh.
5.
All right. I'm real into Mexican food, so Pancheros gotta be number 1. McDonald's number 2. Checkers number 3. Wendy's number 4, and Taco Bell number 5.
So I see your tops and your bottoms of your list both include Mexican food.
I mean, Pancheros is more actually real Mexican food.
Yeah.
Though. Taco Bell just tastes good.
Yeah.
You know.
I saw a tweet the other day. It said, "What do you like better, street or tacos or burritos?" And some guy quoted and said, "I like street tacos." And someone said, "Oh, but what about like the mystery meat?" And he's like, "I know there's mystery meat, and that's part of the allure." So, it's interesting because I actually kind of agree. But here's my top 5. So obviously Chipotle,
Chipotle.
and then it's Taco Bell because I just like a nice cheesy gordita crunch every once in a
Yeah.
while, you know. McDonald's, Wendy's, and then Burger King. Now, Billy, it appears to me that your number 1 is Pancheros.
Pancheros is a lot better than Chipotle.
All right, well this is what we're gonna have to get into. We're gonna have to do a Chipotle Panchero debate.
All right. Why do you think Chipotle is better?
All right, Chipotle is definitely better because the rice is not dry.
The rice isn't dry.
All
on
right, well,
Pancheros.
let me talk
All right. fine.
before you
All right.
interrupt. It's not dry. The salsa is better. The steak is better. The overall customer service and atmosphere, way better.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask me it. Go ahead.
Does Chipotle have queso?
No,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Chipotle does not have queso.
What?
So, with that being said, all right. Here's my problems with Panchero. You have these dry burritos. They're
That's why you put
gross.
queso in it.
But then the
It's not
queso
gross,
makes
though.
them too moist, and I can't deal with that. You need somewhere in between, and Chipotle does that without queso. You don't need the queso. The queso is overwhelming, and you don't taste the rest of the burrito.
I honestly, I think that Chipotle's burrito. I've heard their bowls are good. I've never tried their bowls, but I just think their burritos are kind of like greasy tasting. Like, and plus they don't mix up their food. Like you eat it, sometimes you get like a chunk of sour cream.
Oh,
which
that's
is,
the best. That's why I love Chipotle.
What?
When they mix it in together and you get like no cold pockets, like, oh, ew, what is wrong with you? So you like it being mixed. That's what you're trying to tell
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I don't like when you just get a bite of sour cream, you get a bite of rice, you get a bite of chicken.
Yeah, but you get all of it in one. But it doesn't have to be mixed together.
What do you want me to put my whole mouth over top
You
of the
don't want to
burrito?
bite into it and be like, was that cheese? Or was it just melted into the rest of it? No.
No,
You
it's
want
all
some
mixed
nice
together.
cheese.
It's mixed together at
You want some-
Pancheros, like it's supposed to be. They mix it up with the knife,
No.
and
but
they
that's-
roll it, and you eat it all mixed in like a
Yeah,
salad
but
inside of
that's
a tortilla.
That's just gross.
No, it's not.
And then on top of it, they have those stupid punch cards that you get 10 of these and then you get one free.
That's stupid. That you can get a free burrito.
Yeah. Quite frankly, it is because
Actually,
it's demeaning.
Hold on. Actually, I have a pretty good story. My friend, you know, so every 10 times you get a burrito. Well, every time you get a burrito, they punch your card.
Yeah.
And your 10th time, they punch your card for the 10th time, and you get a free burrito.
Okay.
My friend went online and got a stamp made. That's the exact same stamp that they stamp on your card. So
See-
he just stamps it 10 times and brings it in. He
And
gets
look
a
at
free
that.
burrito.
Just with that, they're losing tons of money because
I'm not
they're
talk-
idiots and don't know how to do things. That kid walks in there every time, gets a free burrito. Are you kidding me?
Don't you wish you could get a
As
free
a
burrito?
company, just from a
Right.
business standpoint, that's
We
just
are
idiotic.
debating the food,
All right, well the
not
food,
the company.
yeah, well the company is the food, is it not?
All right, you want to talk about company quality?
Oh.
You want to talk about company quality? Where is this place getting their food that it's contaminated?
All right, well that's
How
a
many
selected case in.
How many shops
So,
are closed?
uh,
How many shops have been closed down
All right,
recently?
well, so that happens at a bunch of different restaurants. I believe Subway has a lot of restaurants shut down because of that.
Subway is
So-
actually very disgusting.
Well, that is something we do in fact agree upon. So there's that. Many of restaurants have been shut down because of contamination. That just happens. That just happens in human interaction with food. That happens. So you're telling me that just because one apple's bad, the whole tree's bad?
there
Don't
was-
tell me that. That's BS.
there was like what was it, like 80 shops closed down? I don't know.
Once
It
again,
wasn't 80, but
Once
hold on,
again,
let me
a
look it up.
couple of apples doesn't make the whole tree bad.
All right.
So there's that. So Billy, tell me, why do you like Pancheros that much better?
I actually couldn't tell you. I just think it tastes better. That's all I can say.
What a Pancheros type of answer.
What do you what?
Who answers like that? Oh,
No,
I like it better.
It just tastes better.
All right, well, that's a load of baloney, and I'm not going to stand for it. I want to know exactly what you think is genuinely better.
All right. Well, I've already mentioned the queso. The queso, I think, makes burrito much better. I mentioned how Pancheros mixes the burrito, so you don't just taste one thing at a time.
I think that's
And
part of the lore, man.
I think that you get steak burritos, but I get chicken. I think they cook the chicken better.
All
Like,
right,
their chicken
that is
tastes
one
better.
thing. That is one thing I will definitely agree on. I don't like the way Chipotle cooks their chicken.
Oh,
It's,
I've
it's always charred.
Yeah, I've never
Um,
had the steak burrito.
So I'll give you a point on the Pancheros with the chicken, but I go and eat steak anyway. The steak is good at Pancheros, but I believe Chipotle has a thicker steak, and it has more meat and a little bit of fat, not too much, but you get a nice taste and a flavor out of all of it. So I think Chipotle, in that sense, is better.
Yeah, I've never had the steak from either Chipotle or Pancheros. But all right, let's go into our next food topic. All right, not food. Your number 2 was Taco Bell. Oh,
Taco
we already
Bell.
talked. I mean, like,
There's
like,
obviously,
yeah.
but we both had Taco Bell on our thing.
Yeah.
We can both, we both know that there's a
not-
mystery meat.
yeah,
we,
there's
we know
there's
that,
something
but
going on.
you go and eat it anyway because it's delicious.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It could be horse. I don't know. That's disgusting. But do I
say
know?
that-
Do I know it
no.
100%? Do we know? We
if
don't
I
know.
knew, I'd probably still eat it. It's
That is
good.
also true.
It's good.
Horse tacos. Then horse tacos. They're great.
It could just
Taco
go
Bell.
in
That should be
style.
their new. That should be their motto. Is horse tacos. They're great. So, your number 2 is McDonald's. That's my number 3. What's your favorite thing from McDonald's?